Hey there, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing good. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for June 2021. And I've been meditating before each of the signs, before I'm doing the readings for each of the signs and asking for messages to come through. So you did get a message. It's a big one, but it's just one. And I had to look it up more so because it has Swedish origin. And so this is something that I heard and it kept popping into my head. And I'm like, okay, let's check it out. So here we go. Maskrosbarn, the dandelion child, one who has come from difficult beginnings, unattended, undernourished, born into severity, overcoming insurmountable odds because one simply must. Okay. Honor yourself. Be proud of yourself. You are a true survivor. So this energy is often, from what I've learned, this energy is often associated with children that fall through the cracks, children that go through the foster care system, people who did not get the most ideal beginning. But the whole point of this, to emphasize, is that these are people that triumph. They come out in life. They're able to adjust and they move well through life. Perhaps they, through those experiences, have, perhaps through those, oh my God, I can't talk. Perhaps through those experiences, they've achieved and received information that only they can have. It's almost as if like their soul has asked them to go through these tumultuous times because they needed to learn these specific lessons somehow to help them later in life, somehow to make them more relatable to others, somehow to get them through different things, to help them maneuver. So there's a gift within this, it's not about pity. It's not about self-pity and feeling like, woe is me, I didn't get a good start. Like, a lot of us don't. But it's what we do with it. It's how we come out on top. And this is coming out on top. It is being a true survivor. Be proud of yourself, okay? Honor yourself. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a Celtic Cross for you, and we will get into your reading. All right. Show me for Aquarius, please. Okay, Aquarius, the first card you have out is the Nine of Swords here. So the Nine of Swords is an interesting energy just because it's one where our minds are not at ease. We are constantly flooded by certain thoughts, certain feelings, emotions. It's mainly mental stuff, but it can also affect how our body is doing, how our emotions are doing, this up and down roller coaster ride, This can talk a lot about things that either were not fair. I feel like we're thinking about things that either need to be clarified, rectified, made fair. There's something here that doesn't feel right. And so it's like either you're hoping that communication happens with a person or with an energy, something comes through in a certain way. Maybe like, I don't know if it's like new beginning energy or like something has you very uncomfortable here. So that is the first card out. All right, show me the obstacle here for Aquarius, please. Feels like you just want the truth about something, or like you want something to change in a positive way. So you're getting two cards as the obstacle here. All right, so we have this Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. So I feel like we're waiting for communication to come in here, and what we're wanting out of this is equality. We're wanting fairness. We're wanting somebody to step up to the plate, or at least we're wanting to be in a situation that is fair to us, and also has like everybody working on the same team type of energy, collaborative energies with a person or with a job or something that is fair to you, everybody working together in unison. But this is the obstacle, so we don't have that, So I want to say, like, because it feels like this is coming from a place of hurt. We're coming from a place of frustration because it's like we're not, our need for this is not being met. Maybe it's a situation where like our time or our effort is not being seen, and we're still it's like we're showing up, but we're also being denied. It's like you're showing up in all the ways possible that you can, in the best possible way to create some sort of cohesive energy, but still somebody is like either tight-lipped about something or they're just not giving as much effort as you. It's not being met here. I'm sorry, I have to clear my throat. Yeah, and it's got you in your head for a long time, or at least long enough to where you know that it's not healthy for you to be part of that. This may be a situation where we have to separate ourselves and just look at the reality of what's being presented here versus what we want, okay? So we need to get into the base of this reading. What's at the base of this reading? Why is this situation happening? What's going on here? You have the High Priestess here, okay? I feel this energy is one where we don't know. We don't know. Things are not being communicated to us. Things are being kept secret. I feel like you guys are either like going potentially to psychics or to tarot readers to find things out about a situation, which oftentimes a lot of people do with this, you know, online tarot. But the situation in itself is not something that provides you with enough, or it provides you with, it doesn't soothe your mind. You know, maybe some of you are pulling tarot cards on your own at this point. I would definitely say if this is an energy that you're dealing with though, like not having cohesion with somebody, yet you're trying, pull back, pull your energy back, okay? See what happens. See if they come scrambling back, or see if they just stay tight-lipped. I feel here, though, that something is not being presented to you in a fair way. We'll clarify all this stuff in a little bit, but like something isn't being presented to you in a fair way. For some of you, really quick message for like one or two of you, what I feel literally is signing contracts or something on building a house here. Maybe you have not received information about it. Maybe it's kind of like in this nebulous realm and you're having to consider, like, it's bugging you, it's eating you alive. That's for some of you, okay? Very, very slim few of you, but I needed to say that here. It's like something isn't done, or like an inspection isn't done or something like that, and you need it like completed or signed off on, and that isn't happening yet. So we're going to clear that. That's it for that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I feel here you need to step away from something though, Aquarius, in regard to a person, or like if you're not receiving the right amount of communication or something is not cohesive, step away. Pull your energy away. Don't keep holding on to it. Just pull away. Show me recent past for Aquarius. That's too many cards. It's too many cards. Am I? I am. Okay. We have the Five of Wands. I'm sorry, the Five of Swords. We have your energy, Aquarius, the Star. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. There you are. I knew I was picking up on this. The Three of Swords here. That's a lot of message, you guys. Why you want to be like that? So, okay, give me a second here, okay? So it's like a situation in your past that felt like it was for you, or I feel like we're dealing with a person here. I'll be very honest with you. I feel like we're dealing with a person here. They gave minimally to you. Somebody here gave minimally to you. I don't know. The Five of Swords for me, it can talk a lot about ghosting. Somebody who manipulates a situation to their preference, or they're verbally abusive, they're emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. It's somebody that pulls themselves away as a tactic to control a situation, you know? Yeah, and it's left somebody here on their own, single, or just on their own, fending for themselves. This isn't a bad energy here with the Nine of Pentacles, not at all. You know, it talks about being self-sustained. It talks about being able to take care of oneself. But whatever the connection that we were feeling so strongly here isn't there. It feels like we're left with a lot of mistrust and sadness. you know, and I feel like there's been a lot of hurdles and obstacles that this could be your energy, Aquarius, Queen of Swords, Star, but it's like you've had to overcome a lot of adversity without knowing, you know, or like not having the information that you wanted, but you've still had to come through a lot of adversity. And if anything, what this has taught you is it's to be even more so self-resourceful. It's even being more so in your own power. And I feel it's given you a better sense of self, to be quite honest, because with the star here, it's required us to heal from communications that weren't so savory, that weren't so easy to deal with. And the thing about this too is it's upright. The card is upright. So with the Three of Swords upright, you know, it could have been third party situations. I'm not picking up on that big time. You know, three of Pentacles here, Three of Swords here. Maybe not. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. But what I do want to say with that is when that card is upright, it asks for us to communicate about it. It asks for us to state what is problematic about a situation. It asks for us to be honest about how we've been hurt by a situation. We don't just like dust it under the rug, like we have to address it. So, you know, this is an opportunity to communicate. In reverse, this card is more like, get the fuck out of Dodge. This is not healthy for you. This person lies, is not good, blah, 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 blah. Here, it almost feels like we were dealing with something that we very much cared about, but it didn't get us quite to where we wanted. Or it made us, what I'm picking up with this type of energy, with the Nine of Cups, honestly, I'm picking up more illusion than reality. That's what I'm feeling with that. So this kind of energy feels like maybe you were under some sort of illusionary thinking or thought pattern or whatever about this person. Maybe they led you in a certain way and it wasn't what the outcome you felt was going to be. Not being able to be on the same page with somebody is the message I'm getting here, and this person is tight-lipped about it, or they're not expressive about it. This also could be a distance between you and this person, but either way, it wasn't healthy, it wasn't happy. Okay. Okay, so show me upcoming energy for Aquarius, please. You have the Page of Cups coming through here, Aquarius. So I feel like this may be communication to somebody. He's like tipping himself this way, looking down this way, offering the cup this way. So it's almost as if like somebody may be apologizing to you. I will say we are in retrograde energies at this time. So it's very likely that somebody is having a self-review about things. I feel like this situation would be more so indicative of somebody's being more accountable for their actions here with this Two of Swords. It's like somebody they need to be self-accountable here, you know? It's like there was a lot of connection that happened here, but something was very off and very self-serving. It's like you've been waiting for this communication. It feels like it's coming in. Some of you, this is also a card of extending an olive branch, wanting to be friends, apologies, stuff of that nature. I feel you're defensive, though, Aquarius. I feel like somebody here is also defensive and protecting themselves, or maybe you just feel like you did not receive the right type of treatment in this, and so you've had a second or two to look at this whole situation and be like, what the fuck was that? Why would you do that? I thought I meant more to you. That's what I'm picking up. I thought I meant more to you. And you didn't. And you didn't. I'm sorry. I have to say that how I see it. So, upcoming energy for Aquarius, please. Good. You have the Empress coming through here, Aquarius. So this is an opportunity for you to self-heal. Healing your body, healing your mind. This is all about self-care. I know everybody's like, oh, abundance, a new job, a new relationship. Sure, it can talk about that, pregnancy, whatever. But this is about self-care, self-control, course correction, getting yourself to feeling back again. What I'm picking up with this, honestly, is this happened in the past. It's like you were feeling really good about this, but the Empress was not... you were not being nurtured. You were not being paid attention to. Somebody used you. Somebody did not value your time, your energy, who you are. They did not value you. And that's very frustrating. It's very emotionally wounding, it feels. But I do feel that through this time away from this person, or whatever you've done here to heal yourself, you're coming out as the Empress on top. Now, this is the upcoming energy, so maybe we're still stuck over here a little bit, but do what you can to heal your energy. Connect with people in your family, your friends group, people that love you. Maybe those are the types of stable connections that we need to be able to be around at this time to help us heal. This isn't a time for isolation, even though I know we're in a pandemic. Like, Zoom message people, call on the phone, text more. You know, if you need to safely go out on a coffee date with a friend, do it. I feel like there's an important message here, though, where it's about reconnecting to people. We haven't connected with this person very much, or at least the connection is kind of minimal. They're not giving us communication properly, or like what we want, you know, to be on the same page with them. It's still not happening. So connect with people that you are on the same page with. Be available for that, because that puts more of that into your life. If you're hanging on to something that is not putting that into your life, if you're hanging on to something or a person where they're not forthright with that energy, again, pull yourself back. Pull yourself back. Okay, so for where Aquarius is within themselves, their environment, what's going on here with where Aquarius is? Okay. Nice. So you have Temperance and you have the Eight of Cups here. I love this just because what it's telling me is that you matter more to yourself than the situation does, or at least this is the mindset that we're coming to. I matter more than the situation does. It can also talk about mending a situation so you can maintain a friendship with somebody, but overall, you're walking away from something because it does not emotionally satisfy you. At one point, you really thought it may, or it would have, but that's been shown to you that it's not going to. It's not going to. Like, you can't, what is that? You can't squeeze a turnip, or you can't, I don't know what that term is. You can't get juice from a turnip. Sand from a turnip. I don't fucking know the term, the whatever it's called, metaphor. Yeah, this is about gaining balance, though. Sagittarian energy being presented here. Taurus over here as well. Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, this energy, Aquarius, is one of self-healing and balance here, and recognizing that we need to walk away from something. I did a reading for you guys and the motherfucker like disappeared. I don't know what's up with that. So this is the second reading I've done for you. If it pops up again, so be it. But it was literally talking about there was something way better for you coming out in the future. It had to do with a fire sign, and you were coming up as the Queen of Wands. There was a fire sign energy that was like really, really good energy, but we were confused because we had to let go of something from the past first. We had to let go of something from the past that we were not getting adequate information from, or we were having communication, we were having some sort of like connection or contact. I'm trying to remember now what it was, but it was like enough for me to recall. But with this energy, it still wasn't enough. And it was something that you wanted, but you realize that maybe what you want is something different now. And so we were having to like change our mind about something. But within changing our mind, it also challenged us to trust in our future, you know, potentially away from this person or situation. Trust in our future and walk away from something that we've been holding on to very tightly for a long time. Okay? So I'm going to throw that in there because it feels like with this energy, when you balance things out, you actually put yourself in the direction for something really positive here. And it's going to require you to change your perception about what you can have, change your perception about how you allow the future into your life, and change your perception on how you hold on to things from the past, especially if they are not giving you what you need, especially if somebody is like restrictive with their time, communication, and honesty. So that's what I have to say there. say there. What's coming towards Aquarius, please? So you have the 9 of Wands here for this energy. What's coming towards you? It's going to talk. Give me one more. Thank you. Yeah, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a decision. I'm feeling that this is please communicate clearly. This is a decision that needs to be made here, Aquarius. This is about guarding ourselves here. Okay, evaluation of a period or situation. What kind of stability does it bring? Is it requiring you to fight and fend for yourself more than necessary? Are you fighting for a situation more than this other person is? Is it like minimal, give and take, or is it just take, give? Like, who's doing the giving and taking? You know, this is about really being honest with what we're putting our effort into. You know, this person does not feed situations that are lackluster. They just don't. It's not in their nature. Okay? Hence, really making a decision. I feel like this is a decision that you need to make, and this is coming in towards you. It's really going to, here, look at that. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So when this decision is made, it leads you in the direction of what you genuinely actually want. There was something about that. I even wrote it in the title of that last video. I hope I can find it. I don't know. Sometimes, like, YouTube will take a video and make it disappear for like a week, and then it'll come in again. I'm like, why are you there now? You know, so I'm going to keep an eye out for it. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't happen. I don't know. I feel like it's lost forever, honestly, but you know, who knows? So yeah, decision time. Really evaluate what is being given here, what you're receiving from this. What is your output here? And pull back. Again, there's this message here, pull back. All right, hopes, fears, concerns for Aquarius. Pull back, you guys. Pull back. This is about being very, very, very clear-headed here, okay? We have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So, a couple, but with this combination, when they're together, it's not one that's very happy. There's friction here. There's frustration here. This isn't something, it's like we have to deal with something. We have to tend to something that requires honesty and communication and openness. And that's difficult when somebody is distancing themselves, when somebody is not communicative or honest about their feelings, or, you know, whatever it is. It's like you can't make somebody do something. Are they going to remain restrictive? Is this something that we need to pull our energy back? This is what I keep saying in this reading, Aquarius, for some reason. Pull your energy back. Pull your energy back. And I feel like you guys are having a difficult time doing that. Show me the outcome here for Aquarius. You have a different route to go. You've got a new opportunity here. What's fair to you? Justice at the bottom of the deck. A lot of air energy. Libra here. This is about a new direction, you guys. And it's interesting because it's like you have the world in your hand. You know, you have the world in your hand. You've got the past behind you. You've got the future behind you. You're looking to the future, but also the way that this is placed, you're still looking at the past. And that's what the other reading was talking about. It was talking about having a new opportunity and decisions to be made moving towards a new future, but we're still like really conflicted by the past. And so what's fair to you? What is fair to you? What is equal and giving to you? What leaves you out of balance here, okay? Balance your energy out. Do what's fair to you, you guys. Communicate. This is about clear-cut communication, but the thing about it is, it's about honesty. Be as honest as you need to be with this situation, okay? Throw these back in there. Cut out what's not necessary. It leads to more happiness, legitimately. That's when you get new energy in. That's when you get fire energy in, Leo energy as well. So again, this energy about like fire coming for you. And maybe if it's not a person, then it's just like an attitude or like releasing yourselves from like bonds that have been just yucky. What's under this? So we have the Justice card, we have the Tower, we have the Fool, Hermit, King of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. So it's this fire energy coming through here now. leaving you feel communication with a fire sign potentially that leaves you feeling emotionally satisfied or emotionally tickled. Tickled is the terrible word. It's not the word that I'm wanting. It's emotionally tended to. Thank you. So, but it comes, this is the same message as the other reading. It comes very quickly after you decide to walk away from something here. After you decide to show yourself fairness, this other energy pops up. I feel in the other reading too, it's like you may have this person in your life already, this fire sign potential, and like you were really enjoying the communication with them. Very, very fun, very enjoyable, but we also felt like tethered to the past. Like we couldn't let go of the past, or like we might miss out on something, but still that past energy wasn't giving to you what you wanted. I'm going to clarify a couple of cards. I don't know if I have the energy right now to do all of it. My neck is not too happy right now, so we'll see. But I do have an appointment for a surgery on June 22nd. I just found that out this afternoon, so yay, double fusion. All right. For Aquarius, please. Show me more about this new beginning here. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So balance things out. You have something really beautiful coming into you. The Wheel of Fortune presents itself, you know, when we've had tumultuous times, where we've had issues in the past. It brings forth energy that is supposed to be in our life once we clear out a cycle. I feel like here, Aquarius, we're holding on to something that really hasn't been given to us in a fair and adequate way, and yet we're still kind of stuck on it. And like the Wheel of Fortune is being presented here for you to take a new outcome, a new opportunity, a new direction, but it requires you to trust. It requires you to trust. But when you do, you come with the Chariot. So this is about balance, but it's also one of the most positive cards in the deck. Like it ends up leading to what you want. Okay. Show me the Page of Cups. So for the Page of Cups, you do have communication coming in with the Eight of Wands, and you also have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here. So yes, somebody from your past potentially communicating about what they contributed to a situation or how they may have neglected a situation. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. This is your job to do this. Judgment here with this Queen of Swords. This is your opportunity to make right, you know, or theirs to make right. But I feel you're, regardless of what this person does, I feel you make right on you. Show me the Three of Swords. You have the Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here. So if it was a third-party situation, this person held on to it, potentially held on to it for a long time. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here as well. So it may have been with an earth sign, Queen, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There may have been children involved. Maybe that's what was going on, but like there was some sort of level of stability here that they had with this person or this situation that they hung on to. I don't feel like this was just some frivolous, like, you know, third party situation. Like there was something connected to this that like they had to be on board with, that they had to be present with. Maybe that's what they were working on in tandem with. Show me the Five of Swords here for Aquarius and this person that they're dealing with. You know, the Eight of Swords. So I honestly feel you're never going to know everything about this. You're never going to know everything about this. This person may omit things. This person may communicate things that are better suited, you know, for them. It's like it paints it in a different way, but you're not getting all of the information. And no matter what, if you proceed with this energy from this past person, it's like you're constantly going to be guessing if this is coming at you again. You're constantly going to be guessing if this type of energy is going to be presenting itself again. So be aware of that, okay? Show me the Eight of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords here for the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords as well. Okay, so, and Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is honesty. Again, I feel like the Knight of Swords popped out here when all the cards popped out on the table. Honest communication, truth being told, very, very straight to the point. Even if you're not like having like a really heavy conversation with somebody, it's just somebody who wants to get to the trust of it, the meat and potatoes of it, the honesty of a situation. Like Knight of Swords is all about honesty. You know, it may be blunt communication, but at least it's honest. At least it's aimed to be fair, you know. And the Six of Swords tells me that whatever this communication is, it brings a level of fairness to you that you may have not received here on this person's, from this person's end. They may have not been forthcoming with that type of energy, so you take it back for yourself. But it requires you to step away. Okay? And show me this Four of Pentacles. What's being held on to here? Hopes and fears, concerns. Okay, two cards. We have the Hermit here and the Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands here under that. So it's like we're holding on to somebody that isn't there. The Hermit is somebody that removes themselves, you know. It leaves us in the dust. It leaves us out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. The situation doesn't bring enough, Aquarius, for you to be holding on to it that tightly. I'm going to say that, okay? And for you, for the Hermit to also be here, I'm going to look at it in a different light, where it's like it requires you to look into yourself to know why we're holding on to it. Why we're holding on to a situation that isn't going to provide to us. The Five of Pentacles is a card of destitution, destitute energy. It's lack of money, lack of resource, lack of opportunities. And the thing about the Five of Pentacles as well is that this card talks about resources or situations that are not far away, and they are available to us, and they present themselves to us, but we're still stuck in this, so we don't take them, or we don't see them, we don't recognize them, because we're holding on so hard here. Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck. Protect yourself, protect your interests, protect your heart. Okay? You must value yourself. This Queen has been through a lot of pain. If she's looking at somebody that is not being honest, not being open, being secretive, no. Show me the Queen and the High Priestess. Yeah, Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, reject this energy. What does it lead to? The Nine of Cups. With who? The King of Wands. Damn it, there we go. I really hope that I can find that other reading for you. I hope it's in there. I do, because this King of Wands was so prominent in that last reading. So I do feel that this is it. I'm going to stop here. Is there anything that Aquarius needs to know? Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Bottom of the deck, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. What popped out? Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. This whole thing is about acceptance, Aquarius. Acceptance and change. All right. I'm going to read you a crystal oracle, and then we will be done. Show me for Aquarius, please. You have two coming out. I'm taking this one. Ancestralite. The ancestors. Ancestralite has been radically modified during its time in the earth. It helps you to find the treasures hidden in your past. It takes healing away. It takes healing way back and brings forward soul learning, rolling it into the future, but letting go of experiences that created it. Letting go of the experiences that created it. Letting go of the experiences that created it. Self-understanding. Any dis-ease you are carrying is ancient and has passed down through the ancestral line. It relates to prevailing attitudes and forbidden emotions that have been kept firmly repressed, as well as to ancient traumas and family dramas. Divination. Take note of your dreams. Family secrets come to the surface. I feel like something is not being communicated here. Some sort of secret needs to come to the surface. A radical rethink is called for on all that you think, you believe, and allow yourself to feel. Absolutely. Don't limit yourself. There's something better. Healing insight. The ancestors are all those who have gone before, not just your bloodline. Heal them, and you heal yourself. The frequency is earthy. The chakra is all. Timing is winter. Soul path manifesting the gifts of the past. Okay, and now I'm going to read this one because I'm being told to read this one, you guys. Auralite, 23. 24. Sorry. Auralite, the soul connector. Auralite 23 has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimensions occurs. Self-understanding. You are a multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to the earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions, to anchor new